you know what? Shy people, they don't meet people. You
Oh,
don't meet, you don't meet and make stuff happening if you're shy. It's unfortunate that it's got to be that way, but that's literally how it is, you know?
yeah.
Shy people don't make phone calls. Shy people don't introduce themselves to people. It's like, it's not the right time, not the right place, and whatever. It's like miss an opportunity. You just don't know
Yeah.
that seed
No.
could get planted, and somebody's going back and they go in their suit pocket and they go, "Where's that guy's card? Remember Hugh? Where's his card? Oh, go get his card. Wait, you know where it is? I know where it is. It's in this black suit pocket that I wore to the funeral, to the
Yeah.
wake that night. Go get it out of there because we need to buy, sell, rent something."
That's
That's
what
how,
he said. That's what he said.
yeah.
Some woman said, I'm not from here. I'm from Colorado. He said, well, you have friends in New York, don't you? And she said, yes, I do. And he said, here's my card.
Oh my God, Hugh, you're gonna be one of the trainers here.
It was,
They're
it,
gonna hire you as a trainer.
oh, God. You,
That's an awesome story. You
yeah,
hear that, Mr. Trillo?
So
Handing out cards
one
to
of the
everybody.
guys at work said, I can't believe you come to the wake and you hand in a business card. I said, what better time than now? Because we're all going to need it one day. So here's my business card.
Yeah.
And
And
they
he said,
didn't look at you weird, like, what
yeah,
is this
they
man
did.
doing?
They did.
Oh, what?
But,
Oh my God.
but
I
he's
gave
a
it to the
lovable
I
guy.
gave it to the wife and I gave it to the daughter and son, my business card also. They said, oh man, who would I love this? You know. So
See,
It was bad. It
a
was bad.
friend of the deceased. That's it. Who is this guy? Oh, dearly
Freaking-
departed husband. This was one of his good friends. Call
Yeah.
him. He's a good guy. He'll sell your house, buy you, find your house, whatever. Good job, Hugh.
And he spent yesterday following up. He sent them copies of his business card again.
Son of a gun.
He's like, and he
Wow.
phone calls again. I was like, oh,
I'm going to let you
That's how you
co-author
do
the
it.
manual.
he's, he's good. He's good.
then
What'd you say, Johnny?
I sent out two pages of 8.5 by 11. I wrote down the names of all the people I sent my business card to yesterday. I sent out over 50 business cards out yesterday over texting people.
Oh, God.
And the people that we got from the fair, I call them and I send them email and I send them text.
Awesome.
So I'm going to be following up with them.
Yeah, if they
Awesome.
don't answer, leave a voicemail.
Yeah.
Text them an
Yeah.
email.
Yeah, I leave a voicemail and I send a text, and then if they have an email address, I send them, I email them also.
Right. And the result is, as we've learned in other lunch and learns, you keep calling until somebody says,
Stop.
please stop calling me.
Yes.
Right? It's got to be a pleasant call, but if they don't answer, you just keep trying just to leave a message, just wanted to follow up. Unfortunately, you didn't win the prize, but you know, just to follow up, if there's anything ever, I'd like you to consider me your real estate agent of choice. And like that. Good job. That's really good
Yeah,
job.
and then people like leads, they realize that you're working hard and that you're following up. And believe it or not, they actually appreciate it, because I have leads that they're like, oh my God, thank you so much for, following up. You're really on it. So
Yeah.
You know, it makes a difference because people are busy. They got stuff going on. So,
yes.
even though they know I got to call this person, in the back of their mind, they're all over the place. I mean, for me, I tell everybody the same thing. When I say let's do something, I'm like, do me a favor, shoot me an email because I'm going to forget. And that's what happens. And then it's totally off my mind. And all of a sudden I get a text or an email from one of you or somebody else. And I go, oh yeah, shoot, I forgot about that. Because I'm not sitting here writing every last thing down on a piece of paper. So I don't always have paper with me. You get the idea. Hugh Lou,
Yes.
agent of the week. Yeah. Good job. Don't push it, kid. But yeah. Anyway, so I did have prepared for us from past Monday night. I wanted to go over some stuff, and I called it Growing Your Sphere of Influence. I want to share it also. I'll be sharing it again on Monday night, or a version of it. But really important, Hugh, what you did is 100% spot on. And I watch, even though I make my own YouTube videos as well, obviously. Has everybody here subscribed to our YouTube channel? You subscribed? Jenny, I know you did. Valerie, Hugh, AB, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Not only do I put some stuff out there, but I also follow a lot of top producers. And a lot of top producers say the same thing. You should be doing exactly what Hugh just said he did, making phone calls, follow up emails, follow up written letters, follow up cards, anything. Just constantly be reaching out to people. It doesn't have to be expensive. Obviously, the physical mail costs you a whole stamp, which, you know, that whole stamp could be expensive depending on if you sent out 10 of them, but you should have a budget for a roll of stamps at least once a month, a roll of stamps, so that you can send out something. These are from Vistaprint. These are, I haven't got the new logo on mine because I still have a few left. I want to get rid of them, then I'll get new ones. But this is just a thank you card, a note card. Inside, I got them blank, but you can have something pre-printed in here. You can have maybe your signature logo on there. And anytime you meet somebody, you have a conversation, if you get a physical address from them, you put another business card in here, write them a personal note, put it in the mail, send it to them. You should be sending out some mail every week, some physical mail that you send out, whether it's one of these or a postcard or something. There's a basket in the other room. There's a basket with a whole bunch of cards and stuff on that desk in the other room, if you don't mind. Anna's here, by the way, so I just gave her a chore. So you really do need to reach out to people, and the phone calls are awesome. The phone calls are the best. Physical, you know, phone touch. Text and emails, great also. You can send a lot of stuff in an email, but emails can easily be deleted. So you got to put in some good capturing titles. So let's go there. I'm going to share my screen now. Thank you very much, AB, for subscribing to my YouTube. Yes, that's the one. Perf. All right, let's go to, what was I just said I was going to do? I don't even know. That's what a day I'm having. The last 2 days. What did I just say I was going to do?
Look
I said,
at top.
Oh, yeah. Chat. Let's go to Chat GPT and watch this. Let me share my screen. Boom. Share. Suggest captivating email subject lines to get people to open my real estate emails. Watch this. Bam. How freaking awesome is that? New listing alert. Don't check this out. Look at that. Any one of these. Ready to move? Discover the best listings this season. 5 reasons why now is the time to sell. Exclusive offer. Free look. Need help? Invest in your future. New listing alert. I just grabbed one of these and you can just put in new listing alert. Don't miss this opportunity. Copy. Put that in an email. Compose. To whoever. Don't miss out. Ready to level up. Doesn't matter. I've had people send me emails. That have absolutely nothing to do with the topic. And it's just like, guess who just died? And not something like this. That's a little extreme, but some people send you some really extreme stuff. And you're like, what is that? And you open it up, has nothing to do with the topic, but bam, I open the email. That's what we're looking for. We also have this time of year, by the way, FYI, this is calendar time. Fred's going to put in an order very soon for these calendar magnets. I do believe that they're, I don't know, 55 cents a piece or something like that. Hey, Fred, let's find out how much they cost, what these were. These are the ones that you peel and stick. Peel and stick calendar, how much did these end up being about?
Oh, $75 for 100. I think that's last.
75 cents each. And it's, this one is, you pick any kind of calendar here you want, you peel and stick your card right on here. So you can't see the seam, but there's a seam on here. Peel and stick, looky there. See that? Appreciate it, Fred. Thank you. Sorry to make you get up.
No problem.
That's just one idea. And we're ready to do an order soon, you think? So now's the time, right? For these, because then they get more expensive. So if you want, we've got these things that you can get one that's all magnet, the whole thing top to bottom, instead of just here. It's actually printed onto a white magnet. Those are a little bit more money, but they may be $1 each instead of 75 cents each. But this one here, these are really good. This is from 2019. Other people have them here from other times, but they're great. This is the time to buy this, because this goes on some nice person's refrigerator or their microwave on the side of the microwave, and it stays there. We got a couple of people that have bought these year after year, and they swear by them. They go into people's houses and it's still sitting there. Very good marketing tool. If you don't want to get notes, doesn't mean you have to buy note cards, but you could go to CVS and you could buy a pack of thank you cards. You know, thank you cards cost a lot of money. Like a pack of 10 thank you cards, it's like $10, $12 for cheap, generic, junky thank you card. My cards, my note cards, I don't think these things are even 30 cents each to buy a pack of these things. And they come with an envelope. How do you like that? It's like I'm a salesman here. I don't know. I'm not trying to sell you something. I don't make any money on these if you buy them. I'm just giving you suggestions. But this comes with a pack of envelopes. You buy 20 of these, you get 2 packs of 10. You buy 30, you get 3 packs of 10. It's easy math too, to do that. So this is a great suggestion. I think that people should get these. I'm not saying you need to. Did you get any? What did you just recently get? Go grab your show and tell. Go get them. Go get one. I want to see what you got. And as a young single person, she got lots of money to throw around, so she just bought some merch. Another thing that's good. This is one of the postcards I did. Look at what I look like. That's how long ago that was. I make things happen. How do you like that? Just a suggestion. Ooh, look how pretty that looks. Check out. Anna just got a mugs, got her info printed on both sides. If you don't mind, it's a beautiful red inside too. If you don't mind sharing, how much were these a piece?
$9.
$9 each, and you bought what, 10 of them or something? $10, so less than $100. This is not just throwing them around, because it's a really nice mug. It's not a cheap quality mug, although it says made in China on the bottom. But let's forget that. Okay, but the ink was printed here. They didn't print this in China and ship it here. This was printed here. It's got a glaze over it, so it's a really good mug. It's going to last a long time, and it's like I'm in the mug selling business. I don't make any money on selling mugs. I don't make any money on this, but Fred can lay this out for you and get your own mug made. And I think that's pretty cool. Good job. Thank you very much. And those go into good clients, right? That's not just anybody, but you know what would be good in there?
We can put them
Even
in.
you ordered pens too, right?
I did.
So you put a bunch of pens in there, you put that on somebody's counter in a salon, in a gym or something like that. Have your pens, just like we have on the counter in the entrance of the office here. I got pens sticking out of there. Those are just
You know
some
those things,
good
open bottles,
suggestions.
I got them too.
You have bottle openers?
On Amazon.
Yeah, well,
That.
your generation, people drink too, right? They do. So I'm not saying that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that that's another suggestion. And before the market crashed in 2008, this was my nephew Joe, who's now my niece's husband. He was the top producer in Rockland County in beginning of 2008. And you want to see what his postcard was? That's it. I will sell your house. Period. This postcard got him so many listings that first year. That's it. It was tough to sell a house back then. It wasn't a snap like today. So there were people that had listings. A lot of listings expired. He would prepare these and send them out. I will sell your house. This is something that if you look at some of these other
What's in the back
postcards,
of the car? What's in the back of the car? Like his
what's on
information?
the back? It just
Okay.
had our logo, and it says, aggressive marketing is the key to getting your home sold. And his picture, and the rest was contact information, right? That was
That's a
pretty
good
cool.
one. I like that one.
I like
Now
that.
think about this compared to this one that's got a lot of words on it. Look on the
Yeah.
back. Look on the back. Like,
People
who
are
the
not gonna
hell,
read. People are not gonna read.
who's
It's just
reading this?
no one.
Who's reading this? Look
People
at
don't
this one.
read.
This agent is in my neighborhood. This is an agent in my neighborhood. It's got her contact information, but even on the back, look how much money she spent on this thing, postage and everything. And there's like a whole book here. I mean, granted, it's a big piece of paper, so I might take a minute to read it. But quite honestly, if I'm not thinking of buying or selling, this is going in the toilet. It's going right in the trash. Big piece of paper. And the only thing I'm thinking is, God knows how much tree had to come down for this piece of advertisement here. That's what I think. Versus this one, even if you didn't, you just look at it, you read it. It takes 1 second to read it, and you either oh, I need to hold on to this, or in the garbage. They're cheap. And you
Or
can make
give it
them.
to someone you may know. Like I don't think people would throw that one out.
No, if you are interested, I think that would be an eye catcher.
Yes.
It's an eye catcher. I mean, he has done also, same guy, he has done open house postcards that you'd schedule an open house, because homes back in the early days, of his early days, they weren't selling just like that you took a listing and it closed, it sold in a couple of weeks. So you didn't schedule open houses from Thursday, and we didn't have internet. That's the other thing. So you didn't schedule an open house on Thursday for a Saturday and Sunday open house. You scheduled it for a week or two out, which gave you lots of time to, say, make a postcard and have a postcard printed quickly and mail them out, write letters, and prepare for that open house. We had a lot of time to prepare for things because everything was in print. I mean, this company that we worked with, that was expresscopy.com, which I showed you. It's a very, very thin, it's just regular piece of paper, but they laminate it, and that's what makes it rigid. So it's a laminated card, and then the labels you just peel and sticky, just giving you some additional marketing things. Now, there's a million things you could look at. You could come in here and see the pile if you needed some ideas on stuff to do, and it makes a difference. All right, so besides that, what else was I talking about today? Oh, this is one that Vicky does. Every time she sells something in a neighborhood, she sends us out. It's a postcard. Now, it's just to tell people in the neighborhood, I just sold your neighbor's house in 21 days, 30 days, whatever it is. Those are really cool things to put out there. And it lets people know that you're actually a producer. That's the whole idea.
First, you gotta sell.
Yeah, you got to sell something. You got to actually do something to make a sale. And we have to let people believe that you're going to be the one that's going to help them find a house and help them sell a house. You made phone calls on Friday? How did that go?
Saturday.
Whatever.
A lot of people didn't pick up the phone. I don't know if it's because it was a Saturday.
Okay. Maybe they were
I said,
out.
no, thank you. I was like, can you just give me my information if you need any help? And they were like, okay.
Sure.
No one
Right.
were like.
But you have
rude or
emails
anything.
also, right? Or you only phones?
Only phones.
Okay.
Now I can email, right?
If
On
you well,
Friday, I went to the hospital with my friend. I handled like 20
in the hospital?
in the hospital to everyone, like the everyone. And one of the ladies, she's coming back from vacation in November, and she said she's looking for a house in Tarrytown. And-
Handing out cards.
Hmm?
In the hospital, handing
yeah, in
out
the
cards.
hospital. Yeah, she was helping with the insurance part, my friend. And then she said she's looking for, she doesn't have an agent. And then I will call her. Like,
Honestly, that's the hardest part of the job. The rest of the job is, if you take somebody driving around looking at houses, you already have a client. The hard part's getting those people to put them in your car or to get them to follow you to go buy a house. That's the hard part. The job itself, it's easy. What does it take to drive somewhere and unlock a door, turn some lights on and go, here it is. You like it or not? I'm paraphrasing, but nevertheless, that's the job. The hard part is getting people to want to work with you, to say, I'm ready to buy, I'm ready to sell. That's the hard part. The hard part is going to every single Thursday morning when some days I'm exhausted, waking up on a Thursday morning and being at a location at a diner at 7:30. That's the hard part. And then my wife is like, what are you going there for? It's like weeks and weeks. You go every single week. You've been doing that for years. Since I know her, I've been networking. Before I met her, I was networking. Since I know her, it's like, really? You want to go? When are you going to stop doing that? I go, never. I'm not going to stop doing it. Well,
Joe.
the reality is, regardless of how great the listing is in that horrible location, I didn't have to do anything for that. The guy called me up and he said, I've got a house that I bought to flip. I want you to list it for me. Did he say I'm calling 9 other people? No, I'm in his networking group. I want you to list it for me. Great. Let's talk about it on Thursday morning because it was Wednesday. Let's talk about it on Thursday morning at the meeting. We did. We followed him over there, and that was it. I got the listing. All right. So just wanted to give you a couple of things right here that we have social media platforms to expand your sphere of influence. That's number one. Meeting people on social media, interacting with people on social media. You should be telling people that you meet that, hey, I got an Instagram page. Could you do me a favor? Like you're talking to somebody, do me a favor. Could you follow me? I've been doing that everywhere I go. I've been telling people, could you do me a favor? While we're talking, and I've done that even at this meeting, could you do me a favor? Go to my YouTube site and subscribe. And if somebody is not somebody that I know, could you go on Instagram right now and find me too? I told my class, first thing I did to the class, everybody go on right now, go on Instagram and follow Joseph Bryan and Company Realty. While you're there, switch over, go to Facebook, find me. Everybody, please do me a favor, and then let's go to you. And I made everybody do it right in front of me. So that's number one. Professional organizations. It's a good idea to be in professional organizations. Go to all these different events.
Yeah, he would like that.
Yeah, you should build a team around you as well. Like in your travels, Hugh and Valerie, you happen to go somewhere and you meet somebody and they go, oh, I'm a real estate attorney and I work out of Rockland and Westchester County.
Yep.
If it's a young enough person, and the reason I'm saying young enough person, not necessarily in age, but in business, you can build a relationship with whoever you want. And so you need to build your own team. Somebody needs a survey. The same guy listing the house in that terrible location, he said, I need a surveyor. I need a survey done fast. The town is hitting me up for survey. So I immediately went through my pile, pulled up my surveyor, took a picture of his business card, sent it over there. That's what it means when you have this team of accountant, mortgage professionals. Somebody needed a pool to be cleaned. Vicky was closing on a transaction, and the house that her buyer was buying, they picked up the pool cover, and besides a bunch of frogs living in there, it was green and it looked terrible. So we told the seller, who didn't live there anymore, so we complained, and the seller said, I don't even live in New York anymore. Just get somebody to do it. Vicky picked up the phone, called up a pool guy that she knows, came in, cleaned the pool. Here's the bill. We presented at closing. We've done that with trees that, the tree's got to come down either on a listing or on a sale. So having this team around you is really important, that you meet people and just say, that's one of the beautiful things about my networking group is I've got those guys. If somebody said, I need a tree, I got a tree that's got to go out, or, I got this listing and my client moved away, the grass is 2 feet high, I'm making a phone call, right? I go to somebody's house and there's clutter in there and it needs to go. I'm making a phone call. Tony, get over there and clean this place out. I mean, I've got a team around me.
I met an attorney at an event. He was very nice, but my whole thing is like he's also a broker, so I don't know if he's trying to recruit me.
Yeah, no, not just for the recruit part. The fact is that you're not getting any business from him.
Oh, okay.
And if you remember, I said a minute ago, I said a fairly new attorney, because if you get a guy who's an attorney for like 20 years, he's not sending you any business. He's already got his favorite realtors. Like I'm Laura's favorite realtor. There's no way if somebody did, and she hasn't done it, it's been at least a year, maybe 2 years, that somebody walked in her office and said, "Hey, lawyer of mine, I need to sell my house. Can you recommend somebody?" And she did. Guess who she recommended? Joe
Joe.
Barra. Yeah. So, but that's the idea is building this relationship. And the other reason why it's a good relationship is because I can pick up the phone and I can ask right now, if you don't know a lawyer personally, Jenny, you have a legal question and you just search the yellow pages and you call a lawyer. You say, "Oh, I got this question." What's he going to say?
It's gonna charge me.
Come on in, sign some papers, give me a check or put a credit card on file, and I'll answer your questions.
Yep.
I can pick up the phone and go, "Hi, Laura, this is Joe. I have a question for you. Blah, 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 blah." And she's going to go, "Oh, no problem." And she'll tell me what it is. And if not, she'll going to recommend somebody who's going to answer the question. Or if she knows the person she's going to recommend me to is going to charge me, she'll ask the question and then call me back with the answer. That's what having a team.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's what having a team is all about, right? That's what it's about. It's not about anything else. It's about having good connections. So, I mean, if somebody needed an Uber, I have a friend who's an Uber driver. I'll just pick up the phone and go, "Nick, I got a client for you that's not going to go through Uber. They're going to hand you separately. They just want to have their own driver, somebody they know. They just want to pick up and get anybody." Great. So you surround yourself with a lot of different people and different trades. Okay. Triple play right there. The next thing is industry events and trade shows. I love those things. Like I said, a lot of the material that I've gotten here, I've gotten from that trade show. A lot of the apps that I use, a lot of the information that I get from sitting in some of those classes and from the trade show. And I pick people's brains. I have a whole system how I do it, and it works for me. I'm there to get ideas on what I could do for my client and different vendors that I can solicit. I got our, what do we call that? Tenant reports. The people that do tenant reporting for us. I met them in Atlantic City, I don't know, 8 years ago. They're great, tenant reports. The signs that we get, signposts and all different other features that we've gotten from those events. Not tchotchkes. You know what tchotchkes? You know what tchotchke is? It's a
Yeah.
Yiddish word, stands for knickknacks,
Yeah.
like pens and keychains and all those other cool little things. Those are all tchotchkes that you get. There are badges. We've gotten some really cool name badges. That's where I got the name badge company from, was over there. Our brochures. Met this lady there.
Yeah.
My landscaper thought this was a great idea. He called her directly, and he's got a folder that he gives people when he goes for landscaping, and it costs him nothing. He ended up getting like the sprinkler company and a couple of different, the exterminators and other things like that. Paid
Nice.
for his, yeah. Or the other two things, becoming a marketing expert. Anything you are in business, I don't care what you do, you got to be an expert at marketing, and you got to market every day. And we've discussed this 100 times. Coca-Cola. You ever heard of Coca-Cola?
Mhm.
Really?
Mhm.
I wonder why. It's amazing because everybody I ask, they all know who Coca-Cola is. They know what that is. And yet they advertise all day, every day. Burger King. Who doesn't know Burger King? I got Burger King commercial coming out of my ears sometimes. They go, "You rule," right? That Burger King commercial drives me crazy because it's on constantly. Who the hell hasn't heard of Burger King? You drive up and down the street, the people that are going to go there, they don't go, "What is that? Ooh, what do they sell there?" Everybody knows it. And yet they still market every single day. They're selling, marketing. People think I'm nuts that I got a YouTube channel, that I got an Instagram channel and a Facebook channel and a Pinterest channel. I'm on Pinterest as well, and LinkedIn. We even have a LinkedIn group. Actually, I saw AB, you just invited me to a group as well, that you just created a new group. I don't even know what it is. I was just like, great. I just see you're doing stuff. I love that. Inviting people to join groups that you created could be about any topic. Going right here, share this tab again. suggest for my real estate related Facebook. Suggest content for my real estate related Facebook group. And here it is, local market updates. You got to put something out there, right? Putting some stuff on there. So now we already have a bunch of suggestions so that when somebody actually gets to your site, there's something to look at. All right. So I'm going to share another page with you. Watch this. Joe has multiple websites. I created this website myself, all by myself. I created this website. It's called empowermenthub.com. Unlock your potential. Look at that. I'm selling my book on here. Isn't that amazing? I got this thing. Here's some real estate exam prep. If somebody wants to buy it, it's right there. And a couple of other things. I'm still going to put more stuff on here. I've got people, and I put this on here to drive more traffic. That's not why we're here, because I want to take you to this part and I want to show you my blog. See, I got blogs. I did this. I write blog every couple of days. I post a blog. Where the hell do you get time to write a blog, Joe? I write a blog and I get people to read my blog. And I put my blogs, I don't just put them on here. I go to Shutterstock and I put some pictures up. I have a subscription with Shutterstock. Now I'm getting out of hand now, sharing too much private information. Shutterstock. I go to shutterstock.com. So let's just pick a topic. Beautiful homes. Here's some beautiful homes, inside and out. It's like, ooh, look at that. So if I'm doing a post on something, I could take that picture, and if I want that picture, or I could say, wow, that's really nice. We're going to think similar to that. Here's more similar properties of all backyards and patios. And I could pick one of these pictures, say, oh, I really like that one. And all I have to do, I'm not doing it right now because I have my 10 credits, is press that button. And that picture I own now. My picture, I could use it anywhere. I can put it on my website. I can write an article. I can shoot an email to somebody. Check out this amazing house, whatever. Could do whatever I want with it. So I hope I gave you a couple of good ideas. I'm also looking forward to eating dinner tonight. I haven't eaten since Sunday. So I'm looking forward to eating. Kind of nice and slim my face gets when I fast, huh? Look at that jaw. That only happens.
It's different. I hate it.
Yeah, when you eat pizza, boy, this thing just goes right up there. But this is 2-day fast right here. It's very good. I feel good. I don't feel like weak or anything like that. Thanks for watching our Lunch and Learn. I hope you're enjoying it. When you get a chance, you should go check out this book, Balancing Act. It's available on Amazon. Just Google Balancing Act, Joseph Barata, and it'll come right up. It's available on Kindle. It's available in paperback. Get it, read it. It's not just for real estate people. It's for anyone that's in business wanting to function in their business and enjoy life. Get it, read it. Let me know what you think. Thank you.